The Bears, 3-8, visit the Minnesota Vikings, 6-5, Monday night at US Bank Stadium. Here are 3 things that should increase their chances of winning the game's sad face. 1. Handle Minnesota's varied and frequent blitzes. The Bears will face a Vikings defense Monday night that has blitzed on 54.8% of pass plays this season, the highest rate by an NFL team since the 2019 Ravens. "The challenge is real," said offensive coordinator Luke Getsy. "Nobody does it this much or this often or this many different varieties or ways as these guys do. I think Coach Brian Flores has done a really nice job of getting those guys all in sync, and they figured out a really nice job of putting a lot of stress on people." In a 19-13 win over the Bears October 15 at Soldier Field, the Vikings registered 5 sacks, including one early in the second half that knocked Justin Fields out of the game with a dislocated right thumb. Minnesota's defense later produced a fumble on a sack of backup Tyson Bagent that was returned for a touchdown. "I felt like we made too many mental mistakes last time we played them," Fields said. "We're better than that. We're better than what we put on tape that game." Fields added that the Bears must be on our P's and Q's each and every play, locked in and getting the ball out fast when we need to when they do bring that pressure. Getsy isn't expecting the Vikings to employ the same defensive game plan they utilized in the October 15 meeting. "They do a good job of changing things up each week," Getsy said. "That's where they are so dynamic in that sense that their personnel allows them to be so fluid so guys don't have to line up in the same spot to do the same thing every time. They have a bunch of guys that can do a bunch of different things." According to Pro Football Focus, Fields has completed 58.8% of his passes with 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions and an 88.8 passer rating against blitzes this year. After missing 4 games with his thumb injury, the third-year pro looked sharp in his return to action last Sunday in Detroit. In a 31-26 loss to the Lions, Fields completed 16 of 23 passes for 169 yards with 1 touchdown and a 105.2 passer rating and rushed for 104 yards, the most by an NFL quarterback this season. 2. Pressure Vikings quarterback Joshua Dobbs. Generating a consistent pass rush against Kirk Cousins' replacement will be crucial for the Bears, who have registered 5 sacks in their last 2 games. Since being acquired October 31 in a trade with the Cardinals, Dobbs has accounted for 7 of Minnesota's 8 touchdowns over 3 games. After Jaren Hall exited with a concussion November 5 against the Falcons, Dobbs led the Vikings to a 31-28 comeback victory by throwing 2 touchdown passes and running for a 3rd score despite not taking any practice reps during the week leading up to the game. "It's very impressive," said cornerbacks coach, passing game coordinator Jon Hoke. "Guy gets hurt.